Okay, B8 number 5, the directions are find the equation of the line passing through these 2 points, okay? Find the equation of the line passing through 2 points. Let's look at what our answer is going to look like. Okay, so it's good to know what our answer should look like. So, equation of a line in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. The x and the y are the variables, so what we need to do is find those two numbers, m and b. Okay, if we can do that, then we'll have our answer. Okay, so it's a two-step process. First, find the slope. Next, find the intercept. Okay, you've already done problems where you find the slope. You did that in the last chapter when you used the slope formula. Right? So the first thing I'm going to do is find the slope. Okay? So that's the equation for slope. So what I did before, call this point 1, x1, y1, this point 2, x2, y2, and then plug it into my slope formula, this rise over run formula. So for this example, that would be 1 minus -2. Be careful with your negative signs. I have 2 of them here, one from the formula, one from the problem. And then 3 minus 6. Okay? And simplify that to get my solution. That's going to give me 1 minus -2 turns into a plus. I get 3. 3 minus 6, -3. And then I simplify that. 3 divided by -3 is -1. Okay, so there's my slope. Okay, so I'm halfway done. That's half of my answer. So let's look at what we have so far. Right, y equals mx plus b, n is -1. So I go ahead and plug that in. This is the next step. Y equals -1x plus b. One step away from the answer, I got to find b. Right, once I find b, I'm done. So how do I find b? Well, what I do is I take one of these 2 points, it doesn't matter which one, the x and the y, and plug it in for x and y here. So let's go ahead and take this first point. X value is 6. I'm going to plug that in there. Y value is -2. I'm going to plug that in there, and then I'll be able to solve for b. Okay, so the y value is -2. X value is 6. And solve that equation, and I'll have an answer for b, right? And then I can write my final answer. So, how do I solve this for b? Well, first I got to multiply those 2 numbers. So, -2 equals -6 plus b, and I add 6 to both sides. That goes away. I'm left with a b value of 4. Okay? Combine that with my n value of -1/2, and I have to just state my answer in its proper form. Y equals mx plus b, or in this case, -1x plus 4. This is my final answer. Okay? Very good. So keep working on your homework. Remember, you got to do your homework if you're going to pass this course.